They call it intelligence. But if it can't act, what does it do? It waits for us. So we push it, so it doesn't need us. We give it skills, tools, a harness with memory. Memory gives it context, context becomes a plan, and so it acts. But action isn't enough. It must learn. So we observe it, measure it, personalize it, and improve it, test, evaluate, deploy, fix, faster, under more pressure, until it's working. It's not just intelligence. It's alive. Please welcome to the stage Harrison, co-founder and CEO of LangChain. Alright, let's go. I did not know that video was going to be made, so, yeah, it was great, though. It was great. We're really excited to be here. This is our second year doing this, and so we decided to make it 2 days instead of 1. We've got a stacked lineup for everyone here. I think it's going to be a blast. We've got a lot to share, and so we're thrilled and honored that you all decided to join us for these 2 days. Last year, we kicked off Interrupt by talking about how building agents was hard. It was easy to build a prototype, but it was hard to get to production, and there were a lot of challenges you encountered along the way. Over the past year, we've seen a number of companies, including a lot that are speaking here today, figure out how to overcome those hurdles and bring agents into production. It's still not easy to build agents and bring them into production, but we've figured out some of the things that are needed to make that a reality. Building agents is different from building software. That's why it's a new challenge, that's why you need new tools and new skills. And I think it's important to think about why it's different. There are 2 things that we think make it different. The first is the inputs themselves. Agents take in natural language, and natural language can be infinite in its dimensions. It can be any number of words, and now things can start to be images, or videos, or even audio files. So the input space to agents is really, really large. The output space is also really large. LLMs themselves are non-deterministic, and even if they were deterministic, they're still really sensitive to small changes in the prompt. So when you have this really big input space and this really non-robust system, you end up with an overall agentic system that's really hard to predict how it's going to do before you actually launch it and put it in front of users. The teams that have figured out how to build agents reliably ship early and then iterate quickly. This is a pattern we've seen again and again from companies that have managed to bring agents into production. As they iterate, they've landed on this new agent development lifecycle, a parallel to the software development lifecycle people use to build and ship software, but different, because agents are different. They require more iteration, and the steps at each of those phases are slightly different. And mastery of this lifecycle, whether people call it that or not, is really what people are doing when they build organizations and tools to help ship agents. Everything we do at LangChain can be described by fitting into this lifecycle. We want to figure out what the agents of the future look like, and we want to build all the tools to help make them a reality. So today I want to talk about how we view this lifecycle, and I want to talk about a number of things we're launching to make it easier for teams to iterate quickly through it. So first I want to talk about building agents. This is how we got started.